Yes.
Okay. I don't know what that is. It just says online, so it's not that. Was it attack or defense? I'm just gonna put these and never play because we didn't play them together. But one of these two was the gotcha game that I played a lot of. First mission, that looks like pocket. Okay, so I'm assuming this is the first one. Yeah, that's one.
I should go on A.
You know what? I don't think there's a single metal slug that I would even put in C. I'll be honest.
Yeah, but I think actually you put one in S. I think the first one's actually that good.
Well, okay, we'll get them on the board for right now, then we'll discuss it. 2, I think 2's better than 1, without question.
By proxy, I'm assuming X.
It says 2 there, so I'm assuming X.
X is right there, on the far right. See it?
Oh, okay. Then we'll just put 2 in. There we go.
Well, I don't know if it's different enough that we could say that, like, we'll just put them right next to each other.
I mean, I'll just keep it right there, just to not make it confusing. What's this PS2 one? How do we feel about 3?
Okay, what do you think?
I like X more. I think X is better than 3.
A maybe, but like I don't know.
Well, the thing is, I think it's better than 1.
I don't know if I'd replay 3 over 1.
I mean, 1's a lot simpler. It's straight to the point. But
that last level is too much, dude.
But 3 has branching paths, so it's like there's a lot of replay value in it.
It doesn't matter because they all lead to the same place at the end.
Yeah, but the refrigerators. All right, what do we think about 4, real quick?
Yeah.
See, I kind of like I like 4 more than 1.
I wouldn't say that.
Wouldn't say that. Yeah, I would definitely say I don't think any of the Metal Slugs are like I don't think there was a terrible one. Like I think the worst of it is just the frame rate with some of those, and the awkward turning at points was very very bizarre. And you also said about how you wish you could jump down platforms. I also wish that was a thing too.
Yeah, bro. I really do wish you could jump down platforms. It hurts me a lot that you can't.
Assuming this is 5 right here.
I'm really curious. What did you think of 5?
I think 5's better than 4. I think we can agree on that. Would I put 5 above 3?
No.
No. Nah. I think 5's better than 4. Because 5, while it seemed like it had, like you mentioned it, I think 5 does have that feeling of 4, but it's like it's fresh enough. Like it's like a lot of, it's got a new coat of paint to it, I guess.
Yeah.
And the final boss of 5, while it's never explained, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is. It is very strange, but you know.
I don't know which is which. I'm gonna assume this is 6.
I enjoyed that one a lot.
I did enjoy 6 quite a bit. I think two's my favorite. I gotta be honest.
Yeah.
2 to follow by 6. I think those two are the best ones.
That's fair. I really like 3 a lot. I think if 3's final level was not that, I would be like
3. I mean, admittedly, 3's final level was. But I think I would. Yeah, but I would take 3 over 4 and 5. I would do that. You would probably rank the first Metal Slug higher on the list.
Yes, I think Metal Slug 1 is a better game than 3. I think the boss design is better. I think the stage design is better. 3 doesn't.
But
3's
you see,
frame rate is not that much better.
But Metal Slug's boss is so good they reused it for the other ones.
They reused it for no, that's what I mean. But you kind of figured.
Metal Slug 1 still a better designed game.
Yeah. I think so. I think Metal Slug 1 is honestly the tightest of the original 3, but 2 has more
Metal
features.
Slug's final boss can eat.
Yeah, like that's the thing. I think Metal Slug 1 is just designed the best, which is why I personally would put it around in the S tier. I think it's just really good.
I just think it being I just have that feeling like it's the first of the series and it does.
Yeah, but it didn't have the problems that later games had. Is the thing. It did not have the overly long.
Did one lag at all? I'm trying to remember if one lagged.
One did have a lot of lag, but
they all had a lot of lag.
But they all had it, so I don't see that's the only thing I could leverage because everything else is one's design is so much better. Enemies are placed better. There are not a lot of bullet sponge enemies. It's just a big problem even with 6. One is such a smooth experience that I think it's just the best. It is a quintessential run and gun. I think it's way better than.
I just think 2 improves everything about 1.
Not everything.
X.
A lot of things.
When I'm saying 2, I'm meaning X. By the way, I'm not meaning original 2.
Yeah, no, I agree. No, I know what you're saying.
I'm just gonna put them all on one tier right now, just to get a safe order. I think we both agree 4 is probably the weakest. I think we can agree with that.
Yeah. Without a question.
Without question, 4. I think we can agree on 4. I think 5 is better than 4, hands down, but it still has that lingering failing of 4, but I think it's better. If Metal Slug 8 comes back, I hope they undo the worst stuff from that later games. Do you think 1's better than 6?
Maybe not. I don't know. I would put it above 3 though. I would play Metal Slug 1 over 3.
I mean, I'll give you that one.
Think about all this shit we ran into in Metal Slug 3 that was really annoying. And it started in stage 1. It's not even like it was later. It's not even like Metal Slug 6 where yeah, there was some pretty annoying shit in that game, but it was the last 2 stages, so it's whatever. But in 3, it was oh my god. How long did that first boss take? The alien boss?
That was the first boss, was it? I keep forgetting. No, that was the second boss.
No, the crab is the first boss.
Yeah, you said the first boss.
Yeah, I mentioned
Wait,
the
was
first
the crab?
boss.
Wait, was the crab the first boss of 3?
Yep.
The big 2 hermit crabs? Or the hermit crab?
Yep.
Okay.
That boss that took forever.
The alien was worse in the second level.
Yeah, that's all I can think of. Is just every time the further you get into 3, the more unbelievable it gets.
Would you agree with me that 3's the best looking?
Yeah. I think it has like the best animation and like
Mm.
everything. Like everything about it is very detailed. 3 is the one they put all sorts of shit in.
Yeah.
They got everything they wanted out of 3. Is what I get the impression of. The problem is like they by everything I mean everything.
They put everything in there.
And I mean like every fucking thing possible.
You know what? I'll give one this. It does not have the drop weapon.
Yeah, no drop shot.
No drop shot in 1. Okay, not the individual tiers, but would you agree with the ranking? 2, 6, 1, 3, 5, 4?
Yeah. I think 1 is hella good. I would call it underrated, but I don't think that's true. I think most people really like Metal Slug 1.
Okay, I was gonna say I can't really say because I don't really hear. I'm not in the hear much talk about Metal Slug in general. Whatever I do, usually people are talking about 2 and 3. But no, 1 was fun. I enjoyed my time with 1.
Yeah, 1 was great. Also, how the fuck did that guy keep coming back?
That's well, no, it was revealed he was an android.
Well, in 4.
In 4,
But in
but
3, it wasn't.
he could have been an android in all the other ones. I don't know. Nah, this was fun. I enjoyed it. Enjoyed the time. I'll put 3 in A tier.
Yeah.
I think I would argue about Metal Slug 1 being an A tier, but I'll keep it up here in S tier for you. Yeah, overall, I think out of the Metal Slug games we played, I don't think there was a really bad one. I think 4 was just a little odd. But I can see myself playing any of these. Like, if they came out with a collection without frame lagging and all that, I think it would be great.
Yeah, imagining versions of these games with better performance is kind of exciting.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's all we can stream, right? That was a lot of Metal Slug. I'm tired.
6 of them.
I'm not going to bed, but I'm done with Metal Slug.
Hey, I get it. Unless you want to play the GBA version or Game Boy.
Fucking no, I'm good. I'm fine. we played through 6 fucking Metal Slug games. I'm okay.
No, this was fun. I'm glad I can finally get my feet wet with these games. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream. Thank you everybody for coming out and enjoying some Metal Slug, and thanks to T for taking me on this adventure and pretty much carrying me through these games.
Hey, to be fair, I did in fact die more times than you in Metal Slug 6.
Did you?
I did.
Huh. Thank you. Oh, thank you for coming out, Aerodor. It's always a treat to talk with you, buddy. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and head off stream. We gotta do this again with something else at some point. We've done Streets of Rage. We've done TMNT. We done TMNT beat us, and then we done Metal Slug. Well, I guess technically Streets of Rage doesn't count now because it does.
We haven't done 4. We have not done 4 still.
We haven't done 4, but when we did it back in the day, 4 wasn't out.
Yeah, we should do 4 at some point.
We did need to do 4. I would have to double dip on it because I think you only have the PC version.
I can parsec it.
Oh,
now that I have a fiber internet, it'll actually work.
I have fiber too.
Yay!
I don't know. Would we just do Streets of Rage in general again, or just 4?
In general, would be pretty fun.
Would be, yeah. We could try to do 3 again.
Well, we beat it
No, we
last
beat we
time.
beat Bare Knuckle 3. We didn't do English 3.
Oh, so you could try Streets of Rage 3? Yeah,
We
sure.
could try it.
Wouldn't that be fun?
We tried it once before, and we were just like, we're just gonna do Japanese version. It's fine.
Yeah, you know.
I mean, heck, isn't that where that? I think that's my most popular clip is from that bug with what's his name, that boss fight.
Oh, Abadidi, where you like he threw him in the air and
He just burst in. All right, I'm gonna end the stream. Thank you guys again, and thanks to everybody on the YouTube side of things who checks the replays out later down the road. I'll be back at it with maybe tomorrow with something. We'll see. But until then, take care, everybody.